Hey, so I'm officially 8 days, right? 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. 8 days, not quite 8 days, because 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7 days, and what time is it? 7 days, 12 hours. 7 days, 12 hours away from checking in to the hospital in Austin for my surgery. I'm 3 days, not even that, like 2 days away from having my last day at the school for this term and next term, because I won't be back for second term. Anyway, and like promised, I'm going to do daily updates until this is all done and I'm back home and I'm back on my feet and I'm back at school, and then I think I'll go back to weekly updates. But I did one yesterday, I think. Did I do one yesterday? Yeah, I think I did one yesterday. I cannot remember. Yeah, I did one yesterday to recap the weekend. So, a couple of things I didn't touch on over the weekend. I went up to see my daughter in a musical. I think I talked a little bit about it, but she's in a musical called Seven Brides, Seven Brothers up in Twin Falls, Idaho at the Orpheum Theater. So if you happen to be going through Idaho, if you're nearby up there in Idaho, go see her. And it's a fun production. The Orpheum Theater is a great theater. Um, I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with her because she wasn't feeling well when I got there. So, but at least I got to spend some time before I leave. And that was kind of the point. That and because I've never missed any of her shows. So I wasn't about to start then. Anyway, she had a package waiting for me, which I thought that we had done the birthday thing, but I guess she had gotten me something for my birthday, which was cool. And I'll show you right now. So she got me this. Um, you kind of have to understand that I'm a huge Halloween fan. I think I've said that many times before. I start decorating my home pretty early on, like as soon as September usually rolls around. Or no, October 1st. September I start getting the decorations out, but October 1st, man, my house is decorated for Halloween. Boom, whole month. And I have a Halloween town, which Kira started for me, and she got me this thing. Look, isn't that cool? I love that. She got me this to add to my Halloween town stuff, but it's beautiful even just on its own. I've always loved carousels, and this one is no different. So pretty. She also got me some bookends. These weren't necessarily for my birthday. I think she had just found these bookends at a yard sale, and so she got me some bookends. I'll show you those. They're very cool. She's a little concerned that they might. Ooh, don't want that to know. She's a little concerned they might not be heavy enough to hold the books back, but I think they will be. Small books, like maybe paperbacks, but they're really cool. This one, the lion came off, so I kind of have to re-glue him on. But look at how cute that is. Yeah, and they're like, oops, I didn't want to grab this the right way. So they're basically that. I'm excited. So yeah, I love my kid, and it was good to see her. Um, I was missing her pretty bad. You know that from one of the previous videos. So it's always good to refresh and go visit my kid. But anyway, so today was hectic. I figure it's gonna be hectic from here on till I leave. I'm worried still about my classes. Super concerned. Especially my stagecraft class. Um, I really hope that they've learned enough to pass the test that I'm going to leave for them and to finish their three-dimensional set designs that hopefully they can do. My acting class, I'm pretty confident about my acting class. I've got some kids who are really hard workers in that class, and some who are going to help some of the others kind of bring their game up. So I'm excited about my acting class. My makeup class I'm worried about because We still don't have makeups for the kids, but some of that's on me. Well, I guess most of that's on me because I didn't realize that FanX. Oh, I knew FanX was coming, but I guess I just didn't connect FanX with my makeup supplier and how much that would take up his time. So we don't have any makeup kits for the kids. I'm sure they'll get here before the term is over and they'll be able to have them, but I'm not going to be here, so I worry about how we're going to get them, how we're going to get them to the kids, and all of that stuff. Lots to think about. I'm worried about the lighting getting done and installed. I talked to Ryan today. That's our director guy, and he says that that's kind of happening, and I just will have to check in on that. I've pretty much decided that I'm going to just build the stage. I think I said this before, but I'm going to just pay to build the stage because the stage has to happen, and I'm just going to make it happen. We might not have tools for the stagecraft class, but we're going to make do with the tools we've got and borrow some if we don't. I am going to put up, and I mentioned this, I think the last video I made like yesterday, like we're going to have like a gala dinner coming up. We're going to try to use that as a fundraiser. But I am going to put up a GoFundMe page. So keep an eye out for that because we're going to need, I figured out, I think we need about $4,000 for all the tools that we need back in the shop. And that includes like tool storage thing that has a workbench on it so that we can have a workbench. And I'm going to just kind of push forward and do the shows. I, again, want to say that when I get back and I'm ready to start getting back to work, which will be about third term, I'm going to be doing Saturday work calls and Sunday work calls myself. Just I'll be tooling away in the shop and in the theater just trying to get everything done before the shows go up. So I could always use an extra hand or two. So if any of you have Saturdays free, and sometimes the students will be there, sometimes they won't. If the students are there, then of course we need to have like background checks on everybody. But if the students aren't there, I could use the hands and you guys could help me out. So, yeah, or that sounded rude, but if you guys can help me out, I could use the extra hands and it's always greatly appreciated. I usually try to buy lunch or something depending upon the time of day that you arrive to help and stuff. So anyway, that's all happening. I called today the aftercare facility, which is Brookstone, I think. Brookdale. Brookstone's the store. Brookdale down in Austin, Texas, and they're set to schedule me. I'm just waiting to hear back from the scheduling person, and the guy said that he would have her call me ASAP, so that's going to happen. And then I'll be booked there. I've got the hotel, I've got the aftercare facility, I've got the airplane ticket booked. I need to book a rental car, but I think I'm just going to go with Turo because I had a really good experience with them in San Francisco, and I was looking on the site for the, anyway, I was looking on the Turo site and I found some pretty good cars for like, you can get them for under $30 a day, which is nice, right? So and I don't really need a really fancy car. I just need some car to kind of get around for like the 3 or 4 days that I'm there before I go into the hospital. So that'll be fun. And then, yeah, everything's booked. So I'm worried about the legal stuff that's going on. I'm always worried about that stuff, this bankruptcy that's been, God, yeah. I'll go into detail about that someday, but that thing's just been dragging on way too long from a woman who has literally, not just figuratively, but literally terrorized me, my daughter, and members of my family for 8 years now. No more. 2007. 12 years now. 12 years. Anyway. Yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about other stuff that's happening, which I'm not going to say anything about right here, but we'll probably be, depending upon what happens, we'll probably be discussing that in the near future. too. So I also got another box over the weekend, and I didn't bring it up. I'm gonna do an unboxing though. I'm not gonna do this here. I'm gonna do an unboxing probably tomorrow during class, but this was a total surprise. Like, I saw this outside my house, and I was like, what did I order? And I brought it inside, and this is the first Kickstarter thing to arrive. Like, I have another Kickstarter thing, which is a heads-up display thing for my car called oh my gosh, Hudway Drive, I think, which looks really cool. That's supposed to arrive sometime in October, so hopefully I'll be back by then to pick it up. That's the next Kickstarter thing. I think I've only contributed to 2 Kickstarter things, that, which came, and the Hudway Drive, which I hope arrives on time. They're pretty reliable though. I already bought one of their products, not through a Kickstarter, but through Amazon, and it was pretty good, but this is supposed to be an upgrade. Sure. I've got that coming up. I also have some side tables for my couches coming up in October. Hopefully I'll be home for that. Now, when I get back to Utah, I'm hoping to stack my food cupboards with tons of food and everything that I need to kind of keep me going while I heal. But I don't know, I might either run out of stuff or I might forget something. If I do, I might be reaching out on Facebook to see if anyone can spare a moment to come by my house and take, I'll probably try to have cash on me or just take some money and go and get some stuff for me and then come back, or even just take my card. So if any of you happen to be local and you're around and you want to help out, and you know me on Facebook, reach out, give me a message. I could always use the help too while I'm down and healing. Anyway, that's basically the update. This will probably be the very first video I get in under 15 minutes. So I'll talk more tomorrow. I'm about to go off and get refills on my prescriptions. Anyway, things are moving forward without me. So that's it for today. Talk to you more tomorrow.